10. I got about 10 free minutes. I wasn't even supposed to be here.
Okay.
I got about 10 minutes.
I got 11.
Okay, yeah. I'm supposed to be in the field.
So basically, I went to the police department and I asked the police department, how can I file a police report for the things that are happening in my life, the criminal activity that people are doing every day. Whenever I'm walking down the street, I got people just basically just following me and basically giving me the understanding that, hey, we're gonna mess with you and we're gonna do all these crazy things, try to run you over because you ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it. It's kind of like what the game is that's being played. So, but what these people don't understand is I'm doing a full documentary of my whole entire life of this whole issue because it's been going on for so long. I also have a backup with photos on Google Photos. I have a full documentary of when it was happening before I went to Utah. While I was in Utah and everything that I went through, I was able to document really good footage and evidence of criminal activity, hate crimes, being called the N-word. Same thing that I'm dealing with out here. So this has been happening for a long time. Okay. And it seems as if the more and more I record and more evidence I get without people being able to erase it, the more I get followed. That's what's going on.
Okay, and what I did was I contacted your city council member, who in turn contacted Riverside Police Department. That's the most that we can do here. And that's what I did. And RPD told me that I guess you had contact with them in the past.
Okay.
Is that true?
All right, was that a bad thing?
No, just contact. As in, wherever in Riverside you saw them, and I don't know if it was they stopped you or they just came. A contact is simply them coming up on you and talking to you about anything. That's a contact.
And nothing's changed.
But that's happened in the past, though, right?
Yeah.
And more recently, you said
it's been worse and worse every time I contact them. It's like they push the pressure. Each time I try to notify them, I get harassed even harsher. Okay. And I see them riding by with the people that are harassing. Okay. And I got it on video.
Okay. So what I will do is I will contact the person at RPD again and say, hey, what became of and hopefully they can share it with me because they don't have to. What became of the last time you talked to Antoine? Like what happened? Do you have a transcript or what was the conversation about? So that's what I'm asking you. What was your conversation?
I've had so many conversations.
The most recent.
Yeah, the most recent was last night. Okay. Last night. I made the police report, I told the officer I wanted to make a police report, and like I said, I recorded the conversation. I have it on this phone. On my other phone right here in my pocket. I did it right in front of him, and he still was sarcastic about things, trying to convince me that I'm crazy, and I'm like, giving him an understanding that before you continue trying to say that I'm crazy, I'm just letting you know I have evidence.
Why do you think that you're crazy?
Because if you didn't know about organized controlled stalking and what is it? Gang stalking is what they call it. When it first was introduced to America and people were being harassed, people weren't being believed. Yeah. Well, when they were saying these things like, "Oh, I got people following me. The police are doing this," and it's just a number of things how people mess with you.
They're not saying that you got mental health.
No, I don't.
Yeah, they're not saying that, right?
Well, he would have.
Or are they?
No. I've never been in the mental health for anything. I'm not crazy. I'm very well spoken, very well understanding of life, and I'm up to date with what time it is, even if I have a watch on. Let's put it to you like that. So when he tried to go that route, I would interrupt him and remind him that I have evidence of what every complaint that I'm making. I'm not having to worry about proving what I'm saying because that's why I'm recording. Because I know that that's the first thing that police officers are going to try to do. If they know that they're wrong and they're corrupt and they're letting something happen like what's going on with me, I know for sure that I'm being racial profiled. I know for sure that the police are letting these people harass me until I go to jail so they can lock me up and put away the whole possibility of putting them out there, which is the whole reason why I was trying to sue the Riverside Police Department. Now, what I was asking from you is, can you help me get to a level to where I can go down and put in my complaint to whoever I put in my complaint and not have to worry about being harassed during the time that I'm just trying to do my complaint?
So
that's what I'm asking from the
So you're asking me how I can help you in terms of what? Because as far as
having my civil rights. My civil rights. I'm not gonna be taken serious if people are still harassing me, and the people that know that I'm being harassed know.
This is what I'll do. I'll make contact with the state office of civil rights and see if there's anything. If there's any.
That's all I'm asking. Please.
Anything else like that you can do.
Please. That's all I'm asking. I won't bother you guys. No, I don't like
Well, we don't care about
slowing
we don't care
anybody
about
else's down.
bothering anything
You know?
like that. But that's I will do that though.
So when should I expect like a call back?
I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be doing it tomorrow. Tomorrow, probably late mornings when I'm going to have my conversation with them, and we'll see what they say. Okay.
Get back to what you're doing, man. Please, I'm depending on you. You've done a great job just connecting back with me. Glad I was able to catch you.
Are you talking to anybody else's office?
I'm talking to the city
Like,
council,
what other...
the police committee review or whatever that is over here at the
What did they say?
I'm about to talk to them again today. I'm about to record the whole conversation. Now, this is what's going to hit hard. It's depending on how they act, how they react, and what they tell me today, because they've already known of my situation. I've already dropped everything to them a while back ago when I told them that my wife was still suffering, being discriminated, not having a place, being blind and struggling. So when I came with the evidence and I came with a recording of us going to housing and the housing people telling my wife that she didn't matter and she was just the same as everybody else, it was a bad conversation. It was what made them have to just say, all right, where's she at, and gave her housing immediately. Okay. So like I was saying, my power weapons is basically just documenting on how professional people with jurisdictions and power, how they operate with me. If you operate with me and you know you're supposed to be doing your job, and little Billy's gonna come in and get different, a whole aspect of treatment, I'm gonna record it, and it's gonna damage that organization.
Okay.
If they're not, so that's how I'm keeping myself protected from too much.
Okay.
And still going to the top, but it's a slow process. It shouldn't be this slow though.
All right.
Thank you.
See you, Antoine.
God bless. Right here. Hey. I'm right here, bro.